Hello people, it's Genghis again. This time I got a special request from somebody from Automotive US, who's told me he's got problems with the map steps, so I tried to compilate a couple games where I do rather well on this map, but nothing special actually. Just going to try and explain you how I play this map and why I play this map that way. So, at the beginning I always like going right side. If it's encounter or if it's normal mode, I always like going right side. Which is this entire area here. At the beginning, I'll go to this ridge line, or if I start on the opposite enemy team, I'll go to that ridge line, like the T62A is doing. I'll try and use my turret, poke up, spot some stuff, take some snapshots, all the good stuff, as you can see me doing here. You can penetrate the hull of the Yak Tiger really easy, even up a hole, just not the superstructure. So yeah, risky shot by go. There we go. Just keep snapshotting, keep shooting. At the moment, nothing special. Leshy is going in very aggressively. He's in Weapon. And it's too early for that. We don't know how much it's here, how much is not here, where they are, what they are going to do. So for the moment, I'm just using the switch line. You can use this corner is very good, and like going up over here, so your hold down is very good too. Yep. So as you can see, just from like working the switch line, after 1.5 minutes of the game, I'm already at nearly 2000 damage. And I've only lost 600 HP. Yakpat's superstructure is very well armored, but it's not impenetrable turbo, especially if you manage to mantle it. I'm team speak with bomb stick, by the way. Yeah, and Leshy too, of course. So yeah, we decide, okay, let's go for it. Now's the time to push for this ridge line, so we can go hold down, get the enemies to stay further back, and work this corner, which I'm going to work right now, as you will see. There's a hold down Yak Tiger, there's nearly no chance of pinning him. I for the little bit of his little part of his upper hull which is showing, but yeah, that was a very lucky shot. They're going to fall back, so now it's time to get below their gun line again and go to that ridge over there. I'm a bit scared of the waffle just popping up and going like, YOLO, I'm loaded in full life. But I'm gonna go for it. Oh no, actually I'm first gonna shoot the Jackpants too. Yak Tiger's falling back, so if I now go to the left, he's not going to be able to shoot me. I take one last shot. Look around me. And then yeah, I just have to go for it. And as you can see, I'm going to the left. So now he's trying to shoot me, but he can't because I'm already out of his gun arc. Well, not out of his gun arc, the hill's in the way now for him. So he has to move again. And we're going to try and go hold down the Yak Tiger. Our team is advancing on him from behind, so we know that if we just block him, we got him. So yeah, you saw me basically always use my turret armor, playing with T62A, going from hold down position to hold down position. Right now it's time to go back for me. I'm gonna stop this replay right here, because there's not that much interesting happening anymore. But I hope I showed you how to work this part of the map with the medium, how I like to do it. So, go to that ridge line. As soon as you push back the enemies, you say they're not peeking out anymore, whatever. Either they're pushing below you, so you might even want to fall back. Depends how much, like, you know, who's got more tanks. Or if you can push, you want to get here, behind that ridge line, where Leshy died. And after that, normally, if you do that, you've normally won this area. And then it's time to decide. Like, you can go here to shoot guys down there, by the way. Hold down too. Like, you're hold down, they're not. And they'll be in a crossfire. That's why I really like that position. Yeah. So I'm gonna be right back in a second with the next video. Or next replay, more like. The results from T62A game, I'm just showing for them to you real quick. Nothing special, as I said, I didn't do much damage after that. Okay, 1k, but wasn't anything worth showing really, just to ping the base a bit. I still got top XP, no, second XP was 1000. bit over 1000 XP, which is always okay. I made some credits, didn't spam any gold, no gold consumables. Yeah. I'll be right back with an E5 game. I just want to show these results for you for being correct. So yeah, here I am again. This time my platoon was Maniac XL and Bombstick. I'm in the T125, same map, starting in south again. So I'm gonna go to the right side of the map again, like always. Like I honestly go on the right side with everything, every tank, except for RT. Even with CDs I tend to go there and go a bit aggressively or defensively, depending on the tank destroyer. If I have armor I go same as with heavies. If I've got no armor I'll try and go in the back. If I have scouts I'll try and be scouting over there. Yeah. I'll put in times 2 speed. The difference between the E5 and T62A is that I have, I don't have like really reliable turret armor because of that beautiful tumor on top. But instead I get 10 degrees of gun depression. So I can't, well, with T62A I can mainly use that spot over there, which Manion's using right now, and this corner down there. With E5 I can use all of the ridgeline to just peek out, take a shot and go back down. Both tanks are really good at doing snapshots, T62A being really awesome, E5 being a bit worse, but still very awesome. I decided to push straight for it, I've got the armor for it, and we didn't spot too many mediums here. And if you do that, you really, it's not really have to think about doing it or not. But if you do, you get very early map advantage. Like the T20 Proto, he's not even positioned yet. He's just moving into position, and he's already spotted and getting raped by us because we're already that far forward that he gets shot on the way to his position, which would have been around where the tortoise is. Bombstick does me a favor and damages my gun. So yeah. Back to 2 times speed. It's not much special, I'm just poking out, taking shots. Trying to make Bombstick eat most of the shots, because he's got very good turret armor. While mine is good with a tumor on top, and it can't even be penetrated, just the turret itself. So yeah. You keep your map awareness up, so you can get that kind of shot and you don't get flanked. Right now I'm getting pissed by the IS-4, so I'm loading gold. I wouldn't have had to, but I decided to do it. You saw there, I went forward, went straight back, so I basically juked his shell. He shot me and missed because I was already going back. And then I had an opportunity to shoot him when he was reloading. The Batchat runs for it, but it's just way too late for that. He's got 3 tanks on the ridge behind him. That IS-3 you're gonna see dies in like no time. Like that was what, 6 seconds from full life to 0. So yeah, I'm gonna slow it down a bit right here. I'm actually gonna pause it. I like pausing. I'm reading the minimap. We just won our site. We're winning 9-3. Why am I going back to base? There's 2 tanks here against 2 tanks. Okay, sounds great. But if you read it, you see they have an I-7 and a T110E5 against an IS-8 and a Scout. So they are very probably going to win that. There's also T57 who was spotted last over here, but he could be pushing here, he could be falling back, that's a bit hard to know. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a Batchat and the T54 over here. They're that T95 and their Scout and their RT is gonna die in no time. So I decided to go back and hopefully get some more damage there and make sure we don't lose 2 stupid Kaplas. That would really have surprised me because we do have a, tortoise in base and we could have capped them too and stuff. But that's where I think I will be getting the most damage, and that's where I'm gonna go. I'm hunting for shots while driving. We're scouted in our base for some reason. The I-7 went, or is going back to the middle if I'm not wrong. So that's why I'm going like this, trying to keep the rock between me and him. I outspot him because I have optics on this tank. And the I-7 basically never have optics. Now it's 1-on-1 with 2 E5s, but the same start house. And very similar situations. I pin him, I get pinned by the WZ, and then I get his side. So yeah. because I decided to go back. I got flanking fire into these guys over here a bit, the T57, and I could have gotten 1 or 2 on the T95. I managed to get some damage on the E5, and I could have got some on Scout. And yeah, I hope I showed you what you do. You win this side, or you try to win it, of course. And then you have to decide if you want to go here, and if you have many people camping here, you go here and push them out. If they are pushing around this side, you go back and defend the base. You have to think about what you do, basically. And I'll be right back with the last replay, which is a bit of a better one. Now I'm going to show you the results of the E5 game, which was a bit better, or rather good game. Still only around 1000 XP, but I did 4300 damage, and I did it nicely. I think I reacted well during the entire game. Did nearly no mistakes, except getting damaged a bit too much by the IS-4 at the beginning, or in the middle of the game. Bombstick did a great job too. We played together, we communicated, we knew what we were doing each other, like what the other one was doing, and yeah, we kind of rocked it. So yeah, I'll be right back with the E100 game, guys. So yeah, guys, here it's me again. Last battle, this time in the E100. This time, even if there's that bug, I'm not platooned up. I'm playing solo. It's encounter too. I'm still gonna go to the right side, and there's 2 reasons for that. First one is there were so many battles where I was pushing this heavy area, you know, and then I got basically capped out and I didn't have time to go back. And on top of that, I see that we've got a lot of heavy tanks. We've got an E100, an IS-7 and E3. So they should be enough to hold against their heavies, because they also have a Batchat and an FE 422. I'm counting the tier 10s right now, yeah. And I also see they've got a good T54, which is a very, very powerful tank at tier 9. And they are probably going to go over here. So I want to go there and just like block them. Our E100 comes with me, our other 100, and our E3. Seeing that, I know that I'm going to have to push around here, or be aggressive, because probably the heavy corner is going to lose, just because they will have more tier 10 heavy armor tanks around there. So that's why I decided to go straight for the rock, and also because they don't have that many tier 10s. I was thinking about doing a lock shot right there, but I decided against it. I managed to ammo rack a D54, which is always nice. See the Batchat coming at me, I just angle and side scrap. I do a bad shot on the IS-4 there. I'm shooting heat. If you're shooting heat, you don't want to be aiming at sides, and especially not at space armor like I did that right there. See the E100, I really want to put a shot into him. I kind of missed side scrapping, so now I'm gonna go forwards again. I want to stay close to the rock. And because I took that much time, I'm gonna take a shot from him. He's shooting heat too. Mostly 100s are, if I'm honest. If you look at my setup in this tank, yeah, it's just because I have too many credits. Or at least I had at the time I decided to do that, and now it's hard to not use chocolate anywhere. And it's also a bit annoying because I don't have a med pack, but you only need it like 1 in 20 battles. So either 100 and the FV die. I'm gonna just keep pushing around here. I want the damage, there's no point in capping, I think. I stop to aim real quick, put one into his lower plate, and keep moving. Like, I'm moving forwards while reloading. I have the armor and the HP to do that, and that allows me to keep my gun in the play all the time. Keep shooting, basically. So yeah, this battle is still far from won. Sadly, the object gets unspotted a bit too early, and it's not really worth the luck shot, even if he's a one shot. I angle my turret, angle my hull, and I hit his whole front and not his side armor. I ram him. With E100, with E100 you can just ram everything. And there again, I hit him. RT hits me from behind. And does 500 damage. Isn't that hilarious? So yeah, I'm gonna go to this position, because there I can go hold down and side skip and all that good stuff. I see the 704 as the most dangerous and method target, or enemy. And he's also one shot, so of course I go for him. I keep using the ridge line, I'm kind of hold down. And for sure not showing my lower plate, and I move forwards now. I think we can win this easily, so I want to get more damage in. I know I can penetrate the i7's upper plate if it's showing towards me with heat. At least most of the time. RT hits me again. I lock shot the STI and actually pen him and set him on fire. Sadly, I missed the last shell. And yeah, I decided to go for RT. Some more I3 bounces on this side. I've got depression problems, but I wasn't reloaded in time anyway. So I keep going. And I hope I can get RT before our team decides to cap. I loaded AP for RT, by the way. To, you know, reduce the credit loss. To make credits would be a bit of a lie, if you know what I mean. So yeah. Surprise, where's RT? Tack. Okay, here are the results of that pretty good E100 game. I got an ace tanker and a high caliber, which is always enjoyable to have. I ended up doing 6,900 damage with the blind shots I did on the 704 and the STI. I spotted a little bit. I bounced a decent amount. Most of the damage I actually took was RT, I think, so it's not too bad. I lost 21,000 credits, but if I wouldn't have taken chocolate, I would be at basically 0. And you know, you can shoot some more AP, but E100 and steps not like a match where you expect to make credits, or at least I don't, so I'm fine with that. I hope you enjoyed this entire, like short series. If you have any requests like that, like maps or tanks or maps and tanks, I can try and show you how I tried to play the maps or how I tried to play the tanks. This goes for both my stream, which is on Twitch, and I'm going to link in the description below, and for YouTube. And tell me what you think about it. I'm also still playing around with the graphics settings and the sound settings and stuff like that. I should be a lot louder right now, and the quality should be back up to top. But please tell me in the comments how it's going, and think about, following, and yeah. See you soon, guys.